Previously on Life Goals. We took a quick tour through a 1995 Freedom 35, and we were about to set sail for the very first time.
Whatever you want to teach us,
cool.
We are up for.
We'll go. We'll come up here, put on comfortable and stylish life jackets.
Okay.
So, what we'll do is we'll motor out. We'll take a look at some of the cute sea lions as we go out.
Okay, awesome.
Little harbor seals, and then we'll do a brief safety chat, and then we'll hoist up the sails and we'll start going. I'll basically just give you guys the helm and get you to,
okay,
get a sense for it. We'll work our way out near the Golden Gate Bridge.
Cool. Look at all those sea lions.
Yeah, some guys hanging out.
Yeah.
Anyway, as we go out, brief safety chat goes like this. And these are good safety rules. You should have them on your boat. These are the 6. And the first is wear a life jacket. The second is sit the hell down. Keep your butt attached to the boat.
Yeah.
The reason is the boat moves around in unexpected ways. If you're standing up here like da-da-da-da, the wave comes, poof, over you go.
Right.
And then it's, essentially a life and death situation. Getting separated from the boat is really, really bad. So sit the hell down. The third is if you're moving around, you need to hold on to something solid at all times. The fourth rule is that this device here is called the boom. The reason it's called the boom is that's the sound it makes when it hits your head. The main sail is attached to the boom. If it comes across, hits you in the head, it will kill you. Be aware of it. Anywhere from the wheel all the way to the front of the windshield is a transition zone. You're either moving forward to sit down up there or moving back to sit down here. Don't stand right next to the windshield to take a photograph.
Right.
The last thing that goes through your mind is the camera.
Right.
Okay, and rule number 5. You're encouraged to drive the boat, but don't crash it. Don't hit bridges, boats, islands. We do make exceptions for stand-up paddleboarders and kayakers, but you have to check with me on how an elaborate point system based on style and difficulty. Similar to the Olympics, we have to score them properly. That's all you're allowed to hit. And the last safety rule is don't get drunk on the boat, because boats get dangerous if you've been drinking.
Yeah, makes sense.
Now you can have a beer if you want, a glass of wine's fine, but don't go crazy. Basically 1 drink per person per hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got
Jocelyn, you're driving. Come on up.
Okay, awesome. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You're driving, and you may see above or below, but
Okay.
just move yourself around and you can see this blue tape is straight.
Okay.
So, up ahead, there's a big barge with a crane on it.
Yep,
You see
I see
that?
it.
We'll leave that on our left.
Okay.
So where you're heading now is fine.
Okay.
Up ahead, there's a kayaker straight in the water. Do you see that one?
I see it. Mm-hmm.
We'll get closer to them. We'll figure out what to do.
Okay.
We'll go one side or the other. The general rule is you want to make a move that's early and substantial.
Okay.
Big enough that they can see it, and early enough that you're not getting into this whole left, right going through the doorway.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
You don't want to do that with 20 tons of boat. So it's a water-cooled engine. You want to make sure that you're pumping water all the time.
Okay.
You don't have a radiator. You've just got a one-through water cooling system. So having the water pump working and getting lots of water through the engine are great. Diesels, are great. They'll run forever as long as you do a couple of things. Run them out of oil, give them bad fuel, or overheat them. If you avoid those 3, they'll run forever. And so now, see this guy here. Go ahead and turn to the left a fair bit. Or you're turning to the left. He's turning to the left. Yeah, forward. That's good. And we made a move so he can clearly see that we're not. He or she's not panicking.
Yeah. I see them.
Trying to
and then when we get up here, we'll decide what to do with this whole flotilla of boats.
I see them coming out here.
The nice thing about this is we're moving at the rapid pace of 5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot of time. And we've got minutes before we have to deal with those guys.
Yeah.
It's getting a little tight in here. So one of the things, first thing we're going to do is slow down.
Okay. So let me go. Looks like he's going starboard.
Looks like he's going that way.
So I'll go
we'll
port.
Continue going to port. That's good. We've got a fairly shallow draft vessel.
Okay.
It's 4.5 feet.
Oh,
so it's
not bad.
much. Because it's got a little wing keel. Instead of going straight down, it goes down and does wings, which is good. So this is good. clearly he's going to pass on our right.
Yep.
You know, so this is fine.
I can't wait until we can actually get these sails out. 'Cause right now it's
Right.
yeah.
We're working on that right now.
So this is fine. The wind right now is right on our nose. At the top of the mast is an arrow. Look up, it tells us where the wind is coming from.
Oh, okay.
So in order to hoist the sail, we want to point him into the wind. So what I'd like you to do now is turn to the left a whole lot.
Okay.
And we're going to point it back this direction
Okay.
until we're pointing directly into the wind.
Okay.
And the arrow will end up pointing towards the front of the boat. When we do, I'm going to have you, young man, pull on this line. This is the main halyard. And that's going to help us point the boat into the wind.
Right there.
Back to the middle to stop the turn.
Yep. How's that?
Yep, that's good. Alright, go ahead and start pulling on that line. Alright, stop. At all times when something's not looking right and you're feeling some resistance,
Mm-hmm.
you need to stop. So why don't you come forward and I'll show you what we've got here. So either that or you hoist it up and you rip off the light. Just want to turn those off anyway.
Watch your head, babe. Boom. So what was he saying? I couldn't hear about the line. This twist.
Up there,
Oh, okay.
halfway up the mast.
Oh.
Alright, so how are we doing on pointing the boat into the wind?
That looks pretty good right
Okay,
now.
go ahead and give it a pull. Yep. Yeah, keep it going. Pulling. Alright, stop there. Go ahead and turn the boat more to the right. Alright, pull some more. Straighten the boat out. Keep going. Keep going. Make it harder. Yeah. Alright, stop for a moment.
Okay.
Now you see it's caught behind those what are called lazy jacks. See if we can get the free. And the answer is no. Won't come through. They have to drop it. Okay, now we'll drop it down yet again. And we'll try it. Okay, turn to the left. Alright, go ahead and pull. Pulling, doing great. Alright, keep going. This might be harder, yep, exactly. So, basically we just got a lot of friction in the weight of the sail. So, most of the winches are and should be manual. This is an electric one. I don't suggest it. I don't like it. The reason is you can get in trouble with it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really, there's no feel to it.
Yeah.
Now what I'd like you to do is turn the boat 180 degrees back that direction.
To the left. Okay.
Left to be fine, or right, whichever. Yep, go ahead and spin it right in its own boat length.
Spinning pretty good.
Yeah. And then start to straighten it out now.
Okay.
There you are. Cool. There are two general types of lines on a boat, and they're not called ropes, they're called lines. There are sheets and there are halyards. Sheets pull the sails in and out and adjust the sails. Halyards hoist them up and down. Halyard starts with H, so does hoist. That's how I remember it. See that boat right here coming towards
Yeah.
us?
He's going this way.
Yep,
So.
go ahead and turn sharply towards him.
Okay.
What we'll do is we'll go behind him
Okay.
and then straighten it back out. Straighten it back out, kind of head towards us.
Okay. It feels different with the sail up for sure.
Yeah, it pushes you around
Yeah.
a little bit, yeah. So two general types of line. There's sheets and halyards. You are pulling on the main halyard, which pulls up the main sail.
Okay.
There are head sails or front sails. The small ones are called jibs. The big ones are called Genoas. And those are a jib halyard or Genoa halyard, and they hoist it up.
Okay.
Basically goes up to a pulley at the top and back down to the sail. Pretty simple. Most of the winches are these that are manual. Often they're 2-speed. One is faster, one is geared slower. A good 2-speed winch is fine. This one here I don't like. It's just too powerful. You can get in trouble.
I can see that because the way that it got caught before, you probably would be able to tell if it was on an electric.
Just
Rip it right off.
Yeah.
There's the mainsail, and you can reef it. You can make it smaller. So when you reef your sails, you've made them smaller. And the reason you want to make them smaller is so you're not overpowered.
Okay.
You put up a huge sail, you get into a lot of wind, particularly in San Francisco Bay.
Yeah.
You're over on gear, you're totally plastered, the loads are insignificant, you're ripping sails, blowing up gear, it's like not good.
Okay.
So the ability to shorten your sail, make it smaller and more appropriate to the wind conditions is a key thing. That's one of the 3 skills you need to know.
Yep.
You need to know how to reef, you need to know how to do a man overboard drill, and you need to know how to anchor.
Okay.
Those are the 3 skills. With those 3 skills you can sail around the world.
Oh wow.
Navigation, highly overrated. Because as long as you can avoid the hard brown stuff, the land,
Right.
you're fine.
Yeah.
And if you can reef your sail, you can slow your boat down.
Right.
So if you're coming somewhere, and if you can anchor, you can kind of like, well, I'm not quite sure where I am. Well, let's just anchor the boat and figure it out.
Right.
Navigation isn't that important, really.
I can see that.
And you'll figure it out. You know, it comes along. But those 3 skills, you know, basically just want to have them down solid, so you can just do them literally in the dark, by feel.
Yeah.
Here we're catching breeze, and this is to be expected.
You gotta have good balance. Oh!
You're totally fine.
Okay. I'm like, I don't want to be the one that topples over the sailboat.
Yeah, no. So we're done using the halyard. Now we're going to use the sheet. The main sheet goes from here to these pulleys to the bottom of the mainsail. Alright, so now turn back towards our point of land over there.
Okay.
You're going to catch a lot of breeze right now.
Yep.
It's going to be...
Okay. Is that good right there?
That's good right there. That's our engine telling us that we have low oil pressure,
Okay.
which makes sense after you turn the engine off. Alright, so we're sailing.
I'm sailing!
It is kind of nerve-wracking when it gets up on that lane. Like,
Yeah.
Like the fucking thing.
Oh, okay. That's how that works.
I release the sheet, leave a little pressure so you're not fighting so much again. Now we're getting a bit of a wind shift here. There's strong wind coming in behind us. And
Yeah, I
you can look
feel
on the
it.
water and you can see the little white caps.
Yeah.
That's an area we call Hurricane Gulch. Up ahead of us at the Golden Gate Bridge, there's going to be wind coming through.
Okay.
And up here, there's going to be a spot where it kind of dies. What we're going to do is let's go ahead and follow this sailboat.
Okay. There's the bridge.
Yep. So wind can be dying here.
Yeah, I just felt it. It just kind of died.
Yeah. Now, here we're looking at our instrument.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a ground speed of 1.6 knots.
Okay.
Through the water, we've got 8 knots of wind speed, but we're basically just drifting,
Yeah.
but the current is going out, so we're basically riding the current.
Gotcha.
So we're going downstream.
Okay.
So, and out there's wind. We'll catch wind in a little while.
Okay.
So we're okay with this. Now the rudder, so this is attached by cables to a blade underneath called the rudder. As you turn the wheel to the right, the rudder turns to the right and creates a little bit of drag on that side of the boat. It's like the fin on the back of a fish. You look at a fish, you know, you're like, okay, it turns to the right, the rudder's to the right, the boat goes that way, the fish goes that way. The same thing's happening. So the wind is up ahead. You can see a little bit of dark water. That suggests the wind. We're going to get some waves off of this boat here. It's going to bounce us around. boom's going to be flopping around. So what I'm going to do is bring it into the middle so it isn't flopping around.
Okay.
Just bring it in the middle. And it also sets us up for the wind we're expecting up ahead.
Okay.
Now the rudder does no good until you're moving. It's sort of like in the RV, you turn the wheel when you're parked.
Yeah,
Not
that
gonna
does
happen.
no
You
good,
gotta
right?
have water or road flowing past that control surface for it to do its thing. So this is good right here. Breeze, there'll be a gust, and then it'll stop again. There'll be another gust, and it'll be stronger
Okay.
and steady.
Great job.
Thank you.
Now you notice at a certain point I just shut up and let you do it because
Sure.
there's a feel to it, and I can't teach you the feel. I
Yeah.
can tell you what it does and what we're looking to do,
Right.
but that feel is something you'll get, and the only way to get it is time,
Yep. Practice.
that.
We do have another sailing lesson in Tahoe next weekend because I figured
Okay.
it'd be good to take what we learned this weekend and then apply it next
And
weekend.
all sorts of different boats and different teachers, because I'll teach you certain things. So if you wanted to come doing lessons with us,
Yeah.
I would say go out with different skippers,
Right.
different boats, different times a day.
Yeah.
Because like you don't get nearly as much going out twice with me as you do once with me and once with Captain Kirk.
Sure. I could see that.
Totally different teaching styles.
Yep.
So now the sails are flopping around a little bit as we're turning too far into the wind. So turn away from the wind.
Okay.
Get small. Come back to the middle. And of course here you can feel the boat. I
Yeah.
don't have to look at the sails. I can
Right.
feel it and tell by what's happening to the wheel.
Yep.
And one of the things that we do when we're training is we put a blindfold on.
Ooh.
And then you do it entirely by feel. What's happening?
Yeah.
Where is the wind in my face? How's the boat moving? What, and as you get Alright, now bring the wheel back to the middle. And head that direction there.
Alright.
Well done. And now the wind's on the left, sails on the right.
Very cool.
Good.
Did this say 22 miles an hour right there? Good knots. I love it. This is awesome. You're gonna sail us back, right?
Yeah, most of
Mike.
the trips we do an even number of passengers on the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Odd number in.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna let this guy drive.
Absolutely. You're up.
Next time, Mike takes the helm to sail under the Golden Gate Bridge in the San Francisco Bay.